Hello everybody, my name is Joel. I have ADHD and I like playing video games even though I'm not very good at them. We're here, episode 2 of my Let's Play of Day of the Tentacle, a game I'm very familiar with. Last episode we had a conversation. I'm sorry, Hoagie. I'm trying to get through it. We had a conversation with Ben Franklin, who told us all about his plans to get lightning and become a god. We can say a couple of other things to him, but let's go on. We need to get these plans to Red Edison, and apparently this is his end.
It looks pretty much the same as Dr. Fred's motel.
No kidding. Oh, carriage. Gross carriage.
It's totally covered with crud.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, it's not weird. You know, just wait people's cars out in their front yard. A mailbox? What do we got? Open. Open. Oh, use. Oh.
Woohoo, the Pony Express.
That was crazy. Oh, there's a letter in here.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Nice. Some encouragement. That's exactly what I need right now. Alright, Hoagie. I think we know where Dr. Red Edison is already. Oh. Hello. A mummy? This is also a character from the original Maniac Mansion. Stop that! The original Maniac Mansion.
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool.
You can just keep talking to him.
I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Great hat, man.
As you can see, I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that.
I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that.
I don't.
They're called Insensitive Spittoon.
I like that name.
They play funk, punk, folk, polka, house, grunge rock.
Oh, man. Exotic.
They're heavily influenced by bands like Limpid Harmonica and Howling Moon Rocket Limbo. Well, nice talking to you, dude.
Yeah, even Hoagie got bored eventually of that, but that's some good dialogue here. Here's our clock. I think we can figure out... Oops, don't go over there. Yes. Alright, Hoagie, let's get down here. Hut! Who's this guy? It's Red Edison. Let's take a look at him.
He seems busy.
He certainly does. He's just doing all kinds of things that are either electric related or... Oh, some potions. Let's talk to him.
Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Like your portrait, somebody would have to draw it. You know, photos didn't exist back then. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He had some stuff to say about you.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
Unrelated. Let's see.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
You're inventing a belt? Okay. He doesn't seem to be...
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
Jed, Ned, Ed, and Red. Okay.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
Yeah. The old hair thing. Okay, so we're here to give him these super battery. Ooh, so Edison super salad battery. Patent number, yes, vinegar, oil, gold, and croutons. And lettuce, of course. This is how you make a super battery. It is scientific fact. You just put all that stuff together with some things in a box. Makes sense to me.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that red Edison dude.
That's true. Let's give it to him.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Okay. Do you know where I can find that stuff?
Hey.
I don't think he
What
says
is it
anything.
this time?
Let's see. What was it you needed?
What was it you needed for that battery again?
Oil, vinegar, and gold. Let me know if you happen across any.
Sure. Okay. There's some other things. You can look at this bulletin board.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Left-handed hammer. He was talking about his son.
Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but then I'm no scientist.
That's true. Can we take it?
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Yep. So now we have a left-handed hammer. Lab coat. Let's take this, too.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind. Out we go. Okay, so let's go over here. We've done some... Well, let's go to the main hall. Haven't done this in the current time period. Okay, we got... Oh, John Hancock. Famous for his gigantic signature. And, well, he's one of the founding fathers, too. Thomas Jefferson here, with his blonde wig. Didn't he have reddish? It doesn't matter. And, of course, oh my goodness, I believe this is what he was referring to when he said, the father of America. I gotta talk to George Washington.
Excuse me. Yes?
Sounds exactly like George Washington would.
Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Mm-hmm. Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup? One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Education, ecology. Depends on how many cherry trees you chop down. Yeah.
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down. Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
Oh, yeah?
Would you give me a demonstration? I don't see why I should.
Okay, there's a bunch of different dialogue options for this guy. Why would we want him to cut down a cherry tree? Let's see.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees. Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
Okay, the last time we said something, you got a different reaction. So another adventure game feature is revisiting parts of dialogue to see if you can get something else said or done by any of the characters. Let's see. I bet you lost it.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Okay, kumquats. Constitution in progress.
They don't seem to have gotten too far.
Okay, look at this turkey picture. Gold-plated, or there's some gold.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Oh, he's right there. Let's just take this.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Okay, let's talk to Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude.
Let's see. Has anyone ever told you you're very snappy torso? What's in that can?
What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
He's one of those people who only likes to be called his proper name, no nicknames. So, okay, so it's a time capsule. Let's see, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the Constitution for the United States. Right now, it's just a Constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Oh, okay. Let's see, I loved your work.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
Let's see. Part about prudence. I like those S's that look like F's. Or I like the we the people part. Let's talk about prudence.
I like the part about prudence.
Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should...
Yeah, there's just one thing, though.
Yes?
Who's Prudence?
Never mind.
Yes, that's my question, too. I can't resist.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
All right. Later, bro.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
There's a suggestion box he was talking about.
The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution.
All right. Let's talk to John Hancock, who appears to be suffering greatly. Damn. Hoagie, get an antacid.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up? You cold? Have you got the hiccups? Are you petrified? Let's do that.
Are you petrified of public speaking?
No, I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
Let's see. Oh, he's gonna get, yeah. That's what I think of when I hear posterity.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there? How come you sign your name so... Oh, that's a good one. How come you sign your name so big?
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Oh, it's because it looks normal to him.
That's where your joints hurt, right?
Yes.
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Yes. That's not true, I don't think. There. Oh, yeah.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
For Free sandwiches for all roadies. Let's do... Yes.
No music in elevators.
No music in what?
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Little anachronistic. But that's okay. We're playing a big idiot. Ooh, a smoke detector.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
That's cute. Swinging door. Spaghetti. Look at spaghetti.
Sometimes I like to eat it raw.
No, don't do that. Take it. Oh, there's some oil. That's exactly...
Salad oil.
Exactly what Red was looking for. Anything else? You look at the pantry itself, that's okay. A water pump.
Bitchin'.
But what if I use the water pump? Nope, I have to have something to use it with. Push it?
I don't wanna.
Okay. You open the door. And go through. Now another room. A bucket. We shall take the bucket. Because we can, not because we need it. Yeah, looks like the only other thing we can interact with is the cabinet. And a brush.
I hope this wasn't used in the outhouses.
Me too. Take that. I didn't look at the bucket, but I'm not sure.
It's empty.
Yeah, that's all he's got to say. Okay, let's leave. Let's go through the swinging door. Let's go out this door. And let's go get the oil to Red, see what he says. Oil. Red.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Okay, that's it. So we need vinegar and gold still.
Those founding fathers are driving me nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
Okay. For Americans, we learn in elementary school that that is Betsy Ross, the person who created the U.S. flag as we know it. Oh, here's a familiar figure. Look at his portrait.
The late Max Addix. His petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Because his petard runneth over. Open door. Go through a door. George sleeps here. I wonder which George they're talking about.
I guess this is George Washington's bed.
Yes. So the things you can interact in here, I think, are just, yes, the bed, the door, and the cord. So
I bet it calls the butler just like on TV.
only one way to find out. Pull.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Mr. Washington?
Hey, lady.
Yes, Mr. Washington?
No.
My name's not Washington, it's Hoagie.
That's funny, Mr. Washington. Imagine being named after a sandwich.
No, really, I'm not Washington.
You're George Washington, occupation founding father. It says so in the register.
That's right. He was known to be founding father.
This isn't my room.
Well, you certainly messed it up as though it were. It's no use trying to fool me, Mr. Washington.
Okay.
Don't you have any cleaning supplies?
Like most maids, I keep them on me cart, in the hall.
Okay, let's...
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yes, there's lots to be done.
It's not that bad, I don't think.
All done here. Bye now.
Oh, that was quick. Okay. So if we need to call a cleaning lady, I guess we can do that. Let's check out this next room. What have we here?
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Okay, so we got some excellent choices here. Chrome-plated bald eco-robot. A skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth. A hologram on it somewhere. Or, my personal favorite.
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I just looked at an imaginary camera with a smirk, but, yeah. Because I love that she takes a second to be like, alright, I guess that's, yeah, if that's what you want, take a look at this.
That'd make a killer t-shirt.
It probably exists, maybe that's why he's even saying it.
I like these.
Too late, you've already rejected those.
I did not.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
Looks comfortable.
Can I use
I couldn't sleep in here with all the racket.
Who asked you to?
Exactly.
Nice day outside.
Sorry, no time for small talk.
Yeah, so we could talk to Betsy Ross, but what she'll do is ask us if we have another change. So.
My grandma had one like that.
Grandmother was from the Revolutionary War period. Okay, well, Betsy's in there working.
These would look better on velvet.
He's not wrong. Next. Well, got a room with these. It says kite, but they're called the Franklinicopter or something like that. Yeah.
I don't quite see how it can fly.
Hey, a wine bottle.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
It's like $2 Chuck. It should be called like $3 Chuck now. I think the price has gone up. But I can take it. And so I have. Let's look in this mirror.
Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message.
Of course.
Oh, it's just a coffee stain.
Oh.
Looks like he spent a lot of time in there.
Bed? Yeah, beds are cool.
Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
No. Well, I guess printer. Yeah, that's an old word. So there's not really anything we can do in here at the moment. Let's go out there. Let's see. Go upstairs. Why not? Oh, hello, Mr. Horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Of course. He likes to smile. Let's talk. Let's try to talk to this horse. Why not?
Hi, horsey.
Oh, hi yourself.
Oh.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
It's true. It is kind of odd that Hoagie has the ability to talk.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, I wish horses would talk to me. They'd probably be like, get off of me. Let's see. I'm done talking. Let's talk about these teeth.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
You did. What's a nice horse like you?
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
We're all a little crazy around here. He's got nice teeth.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
Okay. A glass.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
Okay. So, here's one of the logical leaps that really was difficult for me to comprehend, because you don't get a clear clue as to what you're supposed to do with this horse. Now, we're not going to do what we're supposed to do with him right now, But something you don't know until you actually know how dentures work is that you put them into something to hold them in the night, like a glass of water, or they're now containers that people would put them into. And that just, allows you to have your mouth free of that and keeps them a little more germ-free. When you're sleeping, all those germs can start to build up because there's no resistance, from saliva glands or brushing and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the actual reason why people put it in water, but the time you put your dentures into water is when you sleep. Let us go into here.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
One of my favorite scenes in the game is interactions with these two in particular, although it's a very short time interacting with them. But some of the things you say are very good, and some of the things they respond with are very good. So you could do the delivery, no marble, but obviously we're the model this time.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
Yeah, so let's just say...
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
Let's see, it's definitely a valley dude. Live off campus, we've been Laverne, or let's say the valley.
The valley.
Ah, the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. If only you could be there right now, eh? Wouldn't that be nice for both of us?
I don't think he likes Hoagie.
I'm the delivery man, okay if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
Yeah, it's not.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
Once again, another joke I wouldn't have got is kid medium referring to the things that you put the art on or use to make the art. In this case, the marble stone bits here. Or if you were a painter, it would be your canvas. And if you're a printer, using your printer to print art, the paper is the medium. What kind of people?
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Oh, that about sums it up. Anyways.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
They have been jostled. We're going to wrap up this episode here. I'll look at a couple of things.
It's Ned or Jed's head.
Look at him.
That's the right-handed one.
Okay. And a right-handed hammer.
It must be Ned's. Or is it Jed's?
I want to collect them both. I've got the left-handed. Let just take it. Yep.
Please, give me back my hammer.
Oh. Okay. So, that's cool. I don't think I ever did that when I was originally playing it. You can give him the left-handed hammer, but I don't see why we would do that. Let's just give him back his right-handed hammer. There we go. We will come, of course, upon a reason to do that, but I want it to occur, and the game is giving us the idea to do that. Look at Jet.
That's the left-handed one.
Can I talk to him?
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
All right, I'll try not to. Okay, that's enough for this episode here. Done some Bernard exploring. Maybe we'll finish up with Bernard in the next episode. Not Bernard. We finish up with a Hoagie part next episode, and then work on some Bernard stuff. So far, our goal with Hoagie is to acquire some gold and some vinegar for the super battery, but although I think we know where the gold is, that gold pen that was back with the Founding Fathers, I don't know about vinegar because I'm a 12-year-old boy. Boy, this wine bottle looks nice. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If not, that's fine. I don't care. Let me know if you want the subtitles on. I said that in the first episode, and then I made this episode almost immediately afterwards without checking. So, this time, really, just put it in the comments, or message me at JDT Movies, at JDT Games, either of those on Twitter, or you can message me on YouTube underneath the video. Thank you for watching this. I will see you again for episode 3.